What are you looking at?
Do you
me
not
for?
wear headphones anymore?
I do wear headphones. Can you give me a second?
Sure, yeah. I'd like you to get them on.
Okay.
I'd feel more comfortable if you had them on.
You know, we would already be rolling if you didn't need to go to the bathroom.
Well,
we would be halfway through.
I'm an older gentleman. These things happen more frequently than
Oh,
they used to.
don't. That's not it.
Yeah, especially it sounds like this is a little frantic.
Yeah, there's definitely a part of me that, I will be totally honest, we don't know each other at all. There's definitely a part of me that's not sure you're going to get it the first time.
Yeah.
Because most people don't.
No, it did not.
And
0 for 1.
Okay.
Trying again. 0 for 2. Now we're getting into, when do you get locked out?
Or like 30.
Okay.
Oh, really? I
0 for
thought it
3.
was
I
sooner.
don't know.
This is, it's not crisis territory yet, but it's heading that direction.
My shit is not very secure. I've had the a variation on the same embarrassing password since I was 13, and then it just gets longer every time I
Yes, it is. Yes.
change it.
Yeah. Who do you think you're talking to here? Of course.
Yeah.
Of course that's what you do.
What?
They text you a code.
Yes. 2.
Okay.
The code was 2.
It's like in the Little Rascals.
Was it really?
Whenever
Yeah, it was just a 2.
That's insane. I've never seen that before.
That means this is legitimately probably a hack.
So I just got a security alert.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Inbox, the show where we gain access to our guests' digital correspondence and mine their personal lives for comedy gold. I am Matt Stroud.
And I am Nicole Dressbell, and our guests this week are from the Bechdel cast, Jamie Loftus and Caitlin Durante.
Oh.
Jamie, I feel like I bungled your last name a little bit, just really gently.
No, you didn't.
Okay, well, if you
I
listen
heard
back.
Loftus.
Yeah,
can we
that's
check
what
that?
I'm talking about.
Can we check that back?
Can we check that tape?
Yeah, let's run
Yeah.
it
Let's
back.
run that back, Rachel.
Jamie Loftus and Caitlin Durante. Loftus.
Well, you were so focused on saying Durante correctly,
That is
I think.
100%
Yeah.
an accurate assessment of what was happening.
Yeah.
Yes,
And you
without question.
absolutely nailed the Durante, butchered the Loftus.
Yep, and that is,
Loftist.
if there's ever been a Greek mythology, it's that. I don't know what that sentence
Butchered
is.
the Loftus.
Yes. Okay. Jamie, so we're in your email.
Yeah.
Let's look.
Okay.
It's very small for starters.
How do I make it bigger?
We need to zoom. We need to do a
How?
read your email.
Go to view up top.
Yeah, not
Okay,
what,
no,
everything
don't
you're
highlight
clicking.
everything. Don't
Everything
highlight
you're
everything.
clicking is wrong. So you don't read your email, it looks like.
I got 23. I got 23.
Okay, you're busy.
I opened certain ones. They're the ones how does that work? Yeah, the things that I did open are down here.
Oh.
The things I
Wow,
didn't
a lot
open
of
are up
unread
here.
ones from me.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh, you can see it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so let's
Yeah.
get into that.
Okay. Well, should I open one?
How does anything important?
I mean,
here?
it looks really
Yeah,
good.
work.
No, it's all. I mean, yeah. I don't know if I have a very juicy inbox. Like, yeah. I deleted a bunch of emails this morning from Joanne's Fabrics.
Fabrics?
Yeah. Most of my trash is probably Joanne's Fabrics. How do I find my trash?
There.
Yeah, here's my trash.
Well, we don't go into trash a lot.
Yeah, but we should.
Cars for Kids. Let's celebrate 1 year together.
What does that mean? What have you been doing with Cars for Kids for 1 year?
I had to get rid of a car very quickly, and Cars for Kids it has like the lowest rating of car donation, which just means they'll kind of take anything. And I didn't have the correct documents, and I don't have a driver's license, so I just had to get rid of this car.
You had to
Okay.
get rid of a car quickly. Sounds like you stole it. So maybe you should clarify.
I didn't steal it. I just was driving it. Caitlin, you
Just said
know.
you don't have a driver's license. What do you mean you were driving it?
I mean, you can drive without a license. It's just a crime.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah. So I was driving without a license for a while. I didn't lose it, have my license taken away. I just never got it.
Is this the first confession of an actual crime that we are sure of that we've had on the show?
What do you mean? Wait, I'm more concerned. I would be less concerned if you my license got taken away and I kept driving. I'm more concerned that you've never had one and you drove.
What? Why? A lot of people are like that.
Is that true?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is true.
We're getting a lot
people
of
who
shaking
grow up
heads.
in cities don't get driver's licenses a lot of the time.
No. They don't get a driver's license and then they also don't drive.
I think
Right.
that's what it is.
But
yeah.
okay, I'm not going to win this battle.
Where did you learn to drive?
Regardless.
Where did you learn to drive?
Just when I started driving,
Wow.
No one taught you?
when I got that car.
Whoa.
My friend Phil took me out driving a couple of times once I got the car, and I was like, I'm going to start driving. And he was like, oh, you're going to get your license, right? I was like, yeah, I guess. And I failed the test twice, but I get nervous.
Okay.
I did it like in the middle of Hollywood, which is like a horrible place to take your driver's test.
Yeah.
And it was very easy to fail. And I failed twice.
I would probably fail that, and I've been driving for longer than I haven't been driving.
Thank you. It was really hard, and I was really nervous, and so I failed the driving test twice.
Right.
After I had like just moved to California, but my friend from college was like trying to get rid of this old Corolla, and so she like sold it to me for like $400. And I was like, oh, cool, I have a car. Mm-hmm. And then I kept failing the test. And I was like, well, I'm just not going to pass it. But I'm an okay driver. And then I drove for 8 months and nothing happened.
I don't have a problem with this.
I feel slightly better than I did before.
It's a weird thing, Matt. I think it was the idea that you had circumvented the system bothered me. But you attempted to go through the system and it didn't work out. I'm fine with that.
Sucked, and
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, it is my white privilege flexing on all levels that I was able to get away with it for so long, because I was pulled over once, and I also hit someone with the car, not a person, but a car.
Oh, okay. Great.
And
Not
that
great,
was
but-
when I stopped.
I thought we had another crime being confessed to.
And I killed
It was
someone.
it was
And I
dark.
ran.
It was dark.
Yeah.
I was scared.
No, I like that when that happened. I like grazed someone's car, and then they scammed me out of basically all of my savings. But like the alternative was they would call the police,
Right.
And
That's
I would
the peril of
Go to
go
jail.
to jail.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, he had me. He had me.
Was that kind of like you tip your hat, like you got one, you got me? Kind
No,
of thing?
I was crying. It wasn't a
Not a hit to-
Wait,
not a
what
hat
was the
tip at all.
process? By what means did he scam you? I mean, like, did he do it all at once, or was it like a slow burn scam?
No, it was one fell swoop.
Wow.
I mean, I feel like I'm gonna get arrested retroactively, but
We'll
no,
just
because it's
bleep
a
out your
fictional
name.
podcast. It's a fictional, and we'll bleep out your name.
Yeah,
We'll
it's a
bleep out your
fictional,
name.
mostly fictional show.
I like it was like a slight fender thing on a turn, and we pulled over, and I was like panicking, and I like just told him right away. I was like, look, I can't give you my forms because I don't have a driver's license. And it was not even a scratch on their vehicle or mine, but he, saw an opportunity and was just like, if you give me $2,000 in cash right now, I will consider forgetting about this. And so then I called my friend who had taught me to drive. And I was just like, please, can you take your lunch break to like come here? I just don't want to be alone. And he drove my car with me in it behind the guy who I had hit to the bank. Mm-hmm. And I had to withdraw all the money I had at that time and just like give it to him. And
What a terrible person. What a truly awful, terrible person.
I mean, he also could have.
Did he have your
me put in
information?
jail.
Did he have your information
He
already?
had my information too. So I was just like, I mean, if I don't do what he says, I'm kind of
He had three
fucked.
choices, and two of them were evil, and he picked the lesser of the two evils. And then
Exactly.
there was a third, like, more forgiving choice, and he
Yeah.
just
Oh,
ignored
that's
that one
interesting.
altogether.
Yeah.
That one is like,
Yeah.
okay, it's fine, everything's fine. Please just get your license, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, right,
Like,
totally.
Please don't do this anymore. But,
Totally.
Right.
Right.
That's it.
But then, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I genuinely don't know. Would I have stopped driving if
Right.
I had just gotten away with it? Because when I got pulled over, and then the police officer, I was like down the street from my house. He's just like, wait, go back home. And I was like, okay. And then I just went back home and then kept driving. So
Right.
maybe it's good that he scammed me. I bounced back. We don't know what happened to him. But anyways, after that, I like called my therapist, and he was just like, you need to get rid of that car.
Got it.
Yeah.
Good therapist. Good therapist.
So that's was 1 year
That's a
ago
juicy
today.
story.
Thank
from
you.
That
Very
came
juicy
from
story.
your inbox.
My
And
deleted
your
Cars
trash.
for Kids.
You mean that
And
was
I
20
thought
years
the
ago today, and the statute of limitations is totally gone.
And I thought the weird thing, good save.
Did you know it's been 1 year since you donated your Toyota Corolla? No.
But it is, to me, it is so absurd for them to say you're celebrating 1 year together. You haven't done anything together for this year.
I'm
That's
not
like
gonna-
if you went on one date with somebody and a year later they like sent you a message about celebrating 1 year together.
Well, the thing with Cars for Kids is they want you to report it on your taxes, but like obviously I wasn't going to do that.
Yeah, no,
I just had to make the car disappear.
Why do they want you to report it on your taxes?
So they get some sort of credit for like being, because they're like I guess they're a shady organization, or that's what I was told. Because my therapist and I were like Googling stuff on the phone together of like what's the easiest way to get rid of a car without really much of a trace.
That's a helpful therapist. All therapy ever did for me was talk about your dad. And look where I am now.
This guy
no further ahead
helped me cover up a crime that I had done and regret. And I am.
Well, that's what you pay him for, right? That's what you pay the therapist for.
Yeah, that's what I pay him the big bucks for.
Hello.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, what's up, Nicole?
It's me. You know that.
Yeah, I got a call ID.
Yeah, and I also don't like what my voice did just now on Hi, Matt. It was I hit a weird note.
You're hard on yourself about your voice in general, though. Let's just say.
Am I really?
Yeah.
There was like a period of time where I thought it was very attractive, though.
It's a constant critique you have going with your voice.
So I'm calling because I think you and I both got mail.
I believe that's true, yes.
Yes, we did. We have a new sponsor. And we got mail from Lola, which is a female-founded company offering a line of organic cotton tampons, pads, liners, and all-natural cleansing wipes.
That's cool. I like the word organic.
Oh, that's good. I do too, actually. And part of why I like it is because the FDA doesn't require brands to disclose what's actually in feminine care products, so most of them don't. So it's nice that Lola leads with transparency about what's in the box.
That's great.
It also is a very nice box.
You know, I actually received this box as well, so I can attest to that.
Wait, did you really?
Yes, I did.
It's nice, right? It's like a discreet, but like a pleasing white.
Yes.
And I also liked that, I don't know if you opened the box. I got tampons. I liked that they were all like sort of a pearly white or a pearly blue. Like I found the color of the packaging very pleasing.
Yes, I got tampons as well, and I also appreciated the packaging.
Did you open the box?
I did open the box.
You're thorough with our sponsorship.
Yes.
Here's what I like especially about getting that box. As a person who regularly buys tampons, it is very frustrating to walk into a store and have some people I've never met tell me exactly how many of all the different sizes that I need, and they are never what I actually want. And so then a month later or 3 months later, you open your cabinet and you've got a massive amount of boxes that are all half full and none, a real Goldilocks situation, which was like, this is too big, this is too small, none of these are right. But Lola makes it easier because you can customize your box with a mix of products, a mix of absorbency, and the frequency of delivery. Because it's super flexible. You can skip, you can cancel. But Lola offers pads, liners, and both BPA-free plastic applicator and environmentally friendly non-applicator tampons, which is a thing that I try to do because it makes me feel better. But I think I'm pro applicator.
I'm all for BPA-free and environmentally friendly. I love it.
For sure. And here's my favorite part of it. For every purchase, they donate feminine care products to homeless shelters across the U.S.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, that is a big issue of people who are in need of those products not having the access to get them. So it really makes me happy that Lola is taking that on.
Where can our listeners find this fine set of products?
Oh, Matt, just wait. Our listeners, for 40% off your first month subscription. And I will say, all like jokes, sponsorship aside, my mind was blown when I read the number 40%. That feels like such a generous...
It's a good number.
Cut. That's a good cut. That's almost half.
That is.
So for 40% off your first month subscription, visit mylola.com and enter INBOX when you subscribe.
Boom.
Most of these deleted emails are not connected to crimes that I've done. A lot of from Joann's stores. I recently got into quilting. If anything stands out, just let me know.
Well, I think we need to ask both of you a question, right,
yes.
Nicole?
Go for it, Matt.
We need to know from both of you who is someone from your past or present that you do not want to email.
Email roulette.
And we're going to pick one.
Who I've emailed with previously or just anybody, period?
Don't have to have emailed them before, just someone you don't want to send an email to.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Anyone I've ever dated? Ever? I'm trying to think of other.
Do you want us to name names?
No,
or just,
don't
okay.
say. You'll give us context, but that'll be it.
Okay.
Yeah, context, not identifying information.
Okay.
Oh man.
Here's what happens at the end of the show. There will be a trivia question. If one of you gets the trivia question wrong, the other one will be sending their email.
Oh my goodness.
Nicole's really added some stakes to this one.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a real
Wow.
Bechdel test.
I would not want to.
That's
well,
a real Bechdel test.
Speaking
That's-
of
It's a
my
test.
dad, I would not want to email my dad.
Oh.
And I just named his. I didn't name his name, but
you
I
just
clearly
named.
identified who it was.
Oh.
Okay.
That's one.
Jamie, is there a specific ex? Like one that's like really.
Not anyone that I would want to contact ever.
No, but that's the idea. But is there one that like you would not want to contact the most?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us some context for this?
I don't like him. I'm going to pick
How far back?
the goofiest
Okay,
one.
yes. Goofy is
Yes,
good.
that's fine.
This would have been like 4 years ago.
Okay.
And he lives in this area. And every time I come to New York, I'm like, oh, it would be the worst if we ran into each other because I don't desire any closure. I just like
Got
the kind
it.
of person where you're just like, don't wish you ill, but if I ever see you again, I'll be fucking pissed.
Okay, this is my instinct, Matt,
Yeah.
is to go for Jamie's, and Caitlin will be in the hot seat at the end of the show. And if Caitlin gets the question wrong, Jamie will be sending this email.
I'm pretty sure his girlfriend's pregnant now.
I'm
Like,
okay with that, but I think we should hear Caitlin's quick elevator pitch on
About
the
her dad?
Yeah.
The dad that all we know about so far is that a lot of time in therapy was about him, and you want the quick elevator pitch. Cool.
I
You're
guess
the
we've
sick
al-
one.
I guess we've already got it.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Okay, so Jamie, please open up a compose box.
So I have a subject line, Nicole, and I'm not going to be upset at all if you shoot it down, but I'm just going to throw it out there.
Do it.
Okay. Was that you? Question mark. And if you follow where I'm going with that,
No.
if you want to go a different direction, you can go a different direction.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's it. So Jamie, you're going to type, and you're basically typing whatever we say.
Okay. So the subject line was that you?
Yes.
Was that you? Question mark.
Oh, good. And I like that you knew it was lowercase. Great.
There. Just going back into the way we used to communicate, very casual.
Yep. Hey, bud. Yep. Took a subway this morning. Glanced up from my novel.
Parentheses.
And the
We need a
parentheses,
novel
can we like
title. Oh.
Elena Ferrante?
Okay. Spell that however you think it should be spelled if you don't know it.
She got it, though.
Okay.
Hell
does.
yeah. She got it.
Okay.
I read a book before.
And pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken,
I wish there was a way to put this tone, your inflection you're using into the text.
Kaylin,
saw
this
your
is
friendly face.
this is the ex that wrote all the songs.
Oh, wait, is he the same guy who made you wear the drive jacket or a different?
No, that's a bad one. That's a really bad one.
I feel like Nicole and I don't have some information that we need here.
Yeah, when we say the words wrote all the songs, what does that mean?
Songs about your body, right? Like
Songs about
like body shaming.
your body
songs.
is not even body shaming. Just
Okay.
like there
Oh,
was that
no.
song called "Your Body Is Dumb."
That's a song?
That's not even like shame. It's just an opinion, I guess. Yeah, he was like
He's a comedy musician?
no.
Oh.
He's just a regular musician, and I don't know if he's still making music, but he wrote a lot of songs when we first met, and then a lot of songs when we broke up.
And how did you receive or hear the songs when you broke up?
When we broke up,
How did you become aware of them, I should say?
because I kept I was like not thrilled about the breakup. I
Gotcha.
didn't necessarily want to break up with him, but it just became very obvious that I had to.
Okay.
Because I was like, this is just not going anywhere. And so then I broke up with him, and then he released a mixtape on Bandcamp, a lot of which had to do with how he was mad at me. And
Sorry, so-
the chorus would go, "Your body's dumb, your body's dumb, your body's dumb, your body's dumb."
He's creative. He's so creative.
You're something like I still listen to them sometimes for fun at like parties. Your brain is wrong. Your brain is
Wow.
wrong. Your heart fucking sucks. And that was how the song went.
Can I ask, what is dumb about your body?
I didn't ask him to clarify.
Great. Okay. And you have no guesses.
I don't care to know.
Great,
No.
great.
Okay, so wait. Pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, saw your friendly face.
Wanted to say A. But then I remembered.
Yeah, this is a good turn you're making.
Yeah. That I absolutely do not want closure. Ever, ever, ever. So just letting you know.
Okay.
Hit me up if you have any questions.
Oh.
Sorry, I shortened it.
HMU.
No, yeah, nice.
Hair and makeup if you have any questions. Actually, can we change that to hair and makeup
Hair and
if you have any
makeup.
questions?
Yeah, that's smart. That's a smart edit.
How we feel?
Matt, do we want an ending?
How do we feel?
How do we feel?
How do we feel? Do we have an ending?
No,
Write it. Do we have an ending?
I hope not.
I hope not.
It's don't want any closure. Do we have an ending?
Yep.
But it's a fake out because then we went, I hope not. At the
I
end.
hope
So it's a
not.
little
That
bait
was
and
a
switch.
that was a test.
Yeah, yeah.
I think this feels perfect.
This is good.
All right,
Yeah.
Caitlin, get over here.
Okay.
There's a seat change. I just want the record to reflect Jamie's flashlight is on. Just in case. Okay.
Okay.
We
Are
need
we-
a new window.
And we're going to log in a new window.
Yeah, right?
Oh, I'm excited to not be in my email anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
I was like, what is this feeling I'm having? It's relief. Caitlin, do you have to send yourself a 2? Oh,
No, she didn't get a 2.
You're
Oh,
not
weird.
secure like I
Yeah,
am.
you got to get that single digit security verification. All right.
Caitlin, I read that email from Mary Agnes,
Oh, I haven't done it yet.
so I can see.
How many emails do you think you both get? Like, what percentage of your inboxes do you think overlaps?
I feel like for me, probably like at least a third of my emails
Yeah.
are also to you.
It's quite a bit.
It's always people just like telling us we're late doing something.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to do. So we have a segment called Bottom of the Box where we look at the first email that you have.
The bottom of the box.
I, however, would love to look at the first email that we have between the two of you. So, Caitlin, can you do a search in your inbox for Jamie's email address?
Yes.
Not your inbox, your whole mail.
Did you email me about
I don't know if
the show, or was that like a Facebook message?
it was an email.
It was an
but I don't know
email.
if that would be our first one ever.
No, I bet there's
see.
some like random
Click on
Boston
that.
one we don't know about.
I was going to ask you, so you guys met in Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known each other for
God, a long
quite
time.
a few
Quite a few clicks.
years now. Yeah.
Many clicks. Of many.
Of
I love when it
many.
says of many. You're only in July of last year. Jesus. Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
It's gonna
actually, you
be
guys just met last
interesting.
year, it turns out.
Oh, 2013? Damn.
A
first
lot of
one,
these
like-
early ones are going to be like that, it seems.
Oh,
Wow.
here's one. Jamie Loftus is your guest host tonight.
Oh.
2014. She'll be running the show. That's it.
Yep, it's pretty boring email.
Well, that's a lackluster email.
So you guys were overlapping a lot, and I'm sure that you've talked about your origin story before, so we don't have to spend a ton of time on it. But you guys overlapped a lot in that scene. When did you like zero in on each other as something more than just?
I think like when we basically when we started doing this show. Well, I feel like there was like a period of time immediately leading up to you being like, we should do this show, where we were like becoming closer friends and having some friend dates.
yeah, yeah.
When we were in Boston, I felt like not cool enough to hang out with Caitlin.
I was extremely intimidating, and I still am.
She
so
was. She truly
please
was.
don't look me in the eye.
I remember when we were. What was that like show?
It was somewhere in like Jamaica Plain.
Yeah, and we were both on it, and it was like an all-women show.
Yeah.
And you were like turning in your thesis that week, and I was like, "Congrats on your thesis."
I was like, I'm about to get a master's degree.
You said my last name's pronounced Durante.
Durante.
So here's what I need to do. So we're finding a lot of emails where you are referenced to each other. I need to
Yes.
find the first email between.
Oh yeah,
two
how
of
do
you.
you
Okay.
do that? Is there a way?
There is a way. There is indeed. Okay, here we go.
Oh, boom.
Oh,
Okay.
here's the podcast question mark. It's not the first one, but that's the one.
that was
That's like the third one where I'm asking
wild.
you. And you referenced your car, some car troubles.
Oh
in
my
it.
god!
Okay, let's read
Okay, read
this.
it.
There was always car troubles.
You want me to read it?
Because
Yes,
you
please.
wrote it.
Couldn't leave.
I say, hey, Jamie, this is September 5th, 2016. Hope you're doing well. I've been brainstorming an idea for a podcast, and I wanted to reach out to see if you might be interested in collaborating/co-hosting it with me. I'm looking for 1, funny, 2, feminist, 3, lady, 4, who knows a lot about movies, and I thought you'd be a great fit. Since then, I learned that you do not know a lot about movies, but I thought that you did at the time.
Thank you.
The working title is The Bechdel Cast, and it's a discussion of movies in the context of their female characters, how they're presented, what their role is in the story, whether or not the movie passes the Bechdel test, etc. I'm still developing the finer details, like whether or not there would be a guest every week, how many movies would be discussed per episode, if there are any other components to each episode, a game, ? Some movie trivia, ? But I wanted to gauge your interest. Let me know.
Wow.
I love it. Okay, great.
Very concise email.
Okay.
And then, Jamie, would you read your response?
I can't see it. Can you scroll down?
Which was
Maybe.
how?
Okay, yes, we
When was the response?
Okay, so I was thinking about this.
that's
Jamie
all
waited a
of it.
cool 24 hours.
Wow.
Very brave of me.
Yes.
Caitlin, as I'm sure you already know, this is 1000% up my alley, and I'm jazzed you thought of me for it. Consider me in. I would love, spelled L-U-V, to talk more about it.
Great. And then Caitlin.
This is a really happy correspondence.
This is delightful.
We truly never disagree.
Yay! Exclamation point. Let's meet up and talk about it! Exclamation point. When is good for you?
For sure. I work from home now, so I'm way more flexible. Generally, anytime after 4 and before shows is A+.
Great, Caitlin.
Nice. Working from home is the best. I'm extremely cool. You around tomorrow or Thursday? 4:30?
I say can you scroll again? Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow at 4:30 would be perfect. Let me know where you want to meet up. I have a car now too, so anywhere is good.
This is the longest dance around a meetup I've ever seen. Like this could have been 2 emails. It's like 9. Cool, yeah, let's meet over coffee. How's Wednesday? Yep, sounds great. See you.
I have a car.
Whoa, that's wonderful. You have a car? I love cars. Oh, sorry. Keep
That's
going.
basically what I said.
so long.
I said, look at you. A job, an apartment, a car. We must have talked about how you were looking for an apartment or something like that. Otherwise I wouldn't have.
This would have been right after. Yeah, I hastily moved into a new apartment.
Got
Wait,
it.
keep going. Please reread this. Please reread this. You need to reread this.
Look at you. A job, an apartment, a car, all caps. You have it all. How about H Coffee House on Hillhurst? It is no longer called that, by the way. It's
Yeah, it
now
changed.
called the Guest House.
Okay, here, scroll.
And then,
All caps. Consider it done.
so did the meeting finally happen after that?
Yeah,
It
so we
did.
met.
Thank God.
And
That
then,
day,
so
that
this
time.
is me following up on September 11th, never forget, with some details that I had found out. I don't know if we should keep going.
And now it's shifted into we've returned to the initial email tone, and it's now very professional again, including having a numbered list.
Uh-huh.
That's
That's
Caitlin's
very
email
much
style.
me. Yes, I'm all about bullet points, numbers.
Make it readable. It's good.
That's awesome. And then what was the turnaround time between this and when you did the first recording?
I think less than a month.
Yeah, it was pretty
That's
quick.
wild.
Something like that. Yeah, it was all very quick.
But yeah, most of it was just working out that first meeting.
So fast.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, we're so pleasant over email.
You're in LA now.
Yes.
Yes.
What's the delivery situation there?
Dining in.
I've stayed in LA briefly. What?
Of food.
Of food. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
oh,
Sorry.
oh.
Yeah, not the mail
How do
system.
you get? Yeah.
same
How do
as
you get your
here.
packages?
Mostly U.S.
Explain
Postal
Los Angeles
Service.
mail to me. No, what is
Food
the
delivery.
Yes.
Okay. I think a lot of people use Postmates.
I usually use Postmates.
Yeah.
What about you? You said a lot of people, so you're not.
Well, I don't.
delivery.
I would never have food delivered to me because I would never pay that extra expense.
I only do
If I
Oh.
want, if I'm
You
gonna
live near a lot of good food.
treat
though.
myself to food that I didn't make, which I should do more often because I am a horrible maker of food. I'm already like, oh, it's expensive, so I'll just go to the place. Because then, not that I want to take money away from the hardworking people who are delivering our food, but I'm always like, well, then you have to tip the driver, and then you have to pay the delivery fee, and like all that stuff.
But
So-
you
I
never,
only
in
do
a
it-
moment of weakness, like, oh, I'll just order.
No, I'm very strong. Willed.
I only do it when there's like a delivery. You get the delivery, like
For
you
free.
get the free code, and then I'm like, well, a tip is. I would tip if I went to a restaurant anyways.
Yeah.
So
So Jamie, would you come on over here?
yeah.
Caitlin actually got off pretty easy because we just found an email between the two of you.
That's true.
So we'll get Caitlin later.
Yeah.
We'll get her later. So we have Seamless here in New York. Does Postmates do they send you, what are you looking at me like that?
Just so you know, what we have here in New York is called Seamless.
I'm familiar.
So does Postmates send like email?
Oh, I think it
Whatchamacallits?
would send to a different email, but I can check.
What's the other email?
That's my old work email that I had like signed up for a bunch of stuff that I still log into occasionally, but it's literally just like my Lyft account, emails that come in through my website, and like Postmates. But let me see if I have anything from Postmates. Maybe I do. No, I don't. I don't know why Postmates would be labeled in all of these, but I don't know.
Let's find out.
Oh wait, should I see what is
Oh,
under
but we're
Postmates?
here. We're here.
Okay. Where
Wait,
Postmates
did somebody say Postmates?
Right down here.
Oh,
So it's email from yourself.
No,
right up
oh,
here.
have my Postmates. Oh, this is from a show that I did last year, where this was called The Hacker Who Codes. This is an insane email to have. This is a script for just me that I emailed to myself in case I forgot it on stage. So
What were you going to do? You were going to like pull up your phone if you forgot it?
yeah, because it was a show where I had like a bunch of computers and phones on stage because I'm like, I'm the hacker who counts. And I had the script everywhere.
So you just could jump over to a different monitor and read the script basically if you needed to?
Yeah, because it was an hour long, and I wasn't getting paid, so I was like, I'm not gonna memorize this whole thing. So here would be I have my Postmates account hacked so that every time I order Diet Coke and maxi pads and or diapers, depending on the month, it charges to the Republican Party. I think that's the only time Postmates comes up in this very long show.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you emailed it to yourself again.
And then I what?
You emailed it to yourself again.
Oh, yeah, I probably. Why'd you do
that?
I emailed it to Staples
I
at
see.
printme.com. Just a little peek into my incredible life. I don't own a printer. I go to Staples. And then I think these are all like just like when I was doing a TV writing job, I must have written a sketch about Postmates at some point because that seems to be what this is.
So Postmates, big part of your comedy life. Medium part of your regular life.
Turns out, yeah, it comes out pretty frequently, and I make my living off of Postmates jokes.
Well, good for you.
Thank you.
Used to make a living. I was a Postmates driver for a little
Whoa.
while.
I forgot that.
Yeah, when I first moved to LA.
Yeah. Do you have any emails about
back.
that?
Now you have
Come
to
back,
search
please.
Postmates.
Actually, this ties in really well to an earlier story of yours, Jamie.
Really?
I don't know if I would have any email correspondence about it. We can find out. But the reason I had to stop driving for Postmates is that I also got into I would call it a car mistake more than an accident, a car
Okay.
blooper, if
They're
you
all,
will.
Yep. All right.
And that I was on a delivery and I had to like reach into my passenger side floor of the car to grab something, and I shifted a little bit in my seat, not realizing it, and like my foot came off the brake a little bit. Like I was stopped
This
at
is
a
a
red
car
light.
accident, just so you know. However this ends, this is a car
It's a
accident.
car mistake, I think she said.
It was so minor that it might as well not have even have happened. But like my foot came off the brake a little bit, so I drifted at 1 mile an hour into the car ahead of me, and so we just it was just like a light little tap, and then he was like,
Give me $2,000.
basically,
What if it's the same guy?
maybe
sure it's the same guy.
He's still in my phone contacts.
Don't say that to us.
Yeah, be careful. Be careful.
Yeah, you're true. So, but he was like, you made a scratch. I'm like, no, I didn't. And then he did luckily I had a driver's license and I had insurance and everything. So, I had to report it to my insurance, and then I made the mistake of not lying to them and telling them that I was using the car for a commercial purpose at the time. And they were like, well, you're not allowed to do that with the insurance you have. You have to quit that job. So
Whoa.
You had to they made you quit Postmates?
Pretty much.
That's
Well,
crazy.
if I wanted to keep the insurance, so it was either like keep my job or keep my insurance. And then I was like, if I quit my job, can I keep my insurance? And they're like, okay, you need to show proof that you've quit. So I actually might have email correspondence about
Can I look up Postmates in here?
Do it.
them writing a resignation letter for me or something.
Gustavo, there's new.
This is also absurd because it's like, nobody driving for Postmates has the proper insurance.
No, not a single
There's
person.
no way.
Oh, I've got a 1099 from Postmates. That tracks.
This is notarized resignation. Ring a ding ding. Click on it. Click.
Ring a ding ding.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we gotta read
Okay,
this.
Whoa.
yes. Caitlin, would you read this?
Yes. To whom it may concern. My name is Caitlin Durante, and I had an auto insurance policy, and I gave the policy number that was canceled effective March 26, 2015, because I was driving for a courier service called Postmates that required me to use my vehicle to deliver food and retail items. I am so formal. It is wild. I have since resigned from that job, and attached is a written and notarized. I apparently had to have it notarized. Oh my god,
crazy.
Statement to that effect. It is my understanding that by providing this statement, I will be able to get my coverage back on this same policy. Oh, so this is me emailing Geico,
insurance,
basically.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can we read your resignation?
Please confirm the receipt of this statement, and please let me know if you need additional information.
Are you a lawyer?
I think this is so weird.
Oh, yeah, click the resignation letter, right?
Okay, yeah, wait. Please read this to us.
Is this also from me?
No, this
okay.
is this is
okay.
from
This is from Postmates. Mr. Postmate, to whom it may concern. As of today, Monday, March 16th, 2015, Caitlin Durante will no longer be completing delivery jobs on the Postmates platform.
I would love it if it said in which she delivers retail goods. And
Food and items.
Caitlin gave her notice of resignation, and her account has been closed. If you have any further questions regarding this matter, feel free to contact me, and then phone number. Yeah.
For sure, this guy was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Yeah. This is so much more interaction than anyone at Postmates ever intended to have with a driver.
Yeah.
I never would imagine in my wildest dreams.
I
that
don't
it
know
would
if
come to
I've
this.
ever resigned like formally. I don't know.
Well, we'll find that. We'll find out in a minute.
Oh, okay.
And then here's a
Wow.
response from Postmates. How'd it go? Not from Postmates, from the insurance company.
You want me to read that? Okay. Case number, blah, 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 blah. Dear Caitlin, thank you for providing the notarized statement to us. We have forwarded your information to our underwriting department for review. Once the document has been reviewed, our underwriting department will contact you. Thank you for using our online services.
Jeez.
Wow. Additionally, would like to hear from you. So cheerful.
Not a fucking chance.
Wow.
Wow.
I guess that was case closed after that.
Yeah, I got my insurance back.
Brutal.
Everything was fine.
Well, that's good. I can't. But how much does it cost to notarize something?
It's cheap. I think $10 or so.
Did they make you pay for it, or did this guy have to go pay for it?
I don't remember. Honestly, it was too long ago.
I don't think that I've ever resigned over email. I guess I don't know if I've ever technically resigned from anything.
You just stopped
You
showing
still
up.
have those jobs.
I just I guess I would say quit. I don't know. I feel like I've never been at a full-time job long enough to have to tender resignation. I would just be like, well, duh.
Have we looked at your drafts yet?
No.
What's in the drafts?
Oh, what's in the box?
Okay.
It's going to be a lot of very boring stuff, I think.
Well, we'll find something. Maybe.
Okay, well, I would love to know what this one is, which is just a list of random phone numbers.
Oh,
this is
sure.
scary. This
Sorry,
is-
can you read us this email?
Yeah,
Freaky.
read this and don't editorialize. Just read it to us.
Yeah, don't get no context. Just
We'll
read
bleep
what
out.
we
We'll
found.
bleep out any numbers if we need to.
Okay, 866-613-3777. And then
Oh no. Just
LA, 866-613-3777.
What the hell is this?
I don't know. I made a change in Calvary, California. Last pay stub, letter of termination, passport, social security card,
This is unhinged.
yeah, this is real.
CH35E38.
What is this?
Terrifying.
Okay, this is actually
Murderer.
important.
What is it?
No, okay, so I don't know if New York has this, but Covered California is like California's Medicaid, basically. So, if you're low income, as I often have been, you can get health insurance through Covered California. The problem is that it's so like such bureaucratic bullshit where you have to like you don't know how you're covered, you don't know where you're cut. Like there's so many hoops to jump through. So I was like trying to figure out even like what my insurance was and all this stuff. So I called a number and then they're like, this isn't the right number. Here's a new number you actually need to call. And then I would call that number and then they'd give me like 10 other numbers to call. And then they'd like give me an address to be like, oh no, you have to like
go here.
Provide, yeah. And so that's why I wrote like last pay stub, letter of termination. Cause I was trying to get back on Covered California insurance. Cause I had like my income changed cause I had lost a job. And then they like I need to like provide all this like proof of ID, so that's why it's like passport, social security card. Yeah, so that's just like all this stuff. I don't know what that code CH. It looks like cheese almost.
It does look like cheese.
But yeah,
You just got strangely hungry at the end.
Cheese 38.
That's pretty funny.
yeah. So it's actually not as exciting. It's actually this is a commentary on the state of the health insurance industry in America.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
that it uses phone and sometimes physical
Scathing
access.
indictment. I don't have health insurance. Brag.
Jamie, I don't have a joke commentary on it. I want to fix it.
I would like it.
If we could end this episode with Jamie having a driver's license and health insurance, I think we'd really accomplish something.
I know.
I
I'm
think
really
we'd also
a
be-
disaster of a person.
We would be bending time. Oh, we got another medical info email.
Oh, there's a should I click? It's a lot more
bunch-
numbers.
It's more numbers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Kaylee.
This happens to me all the time because for a while I was on Medi-Cal, which is like the super low income version of all this,
Right.
and then like
Are
So
you?
there's a bunch of numbers.
Oh,
We've also
and then
got the cheese thing again.
the
Cheese.
cheese,
And
and then
now we get into an actual email. Would you read this?
okay, this is apparently something I was going to maybe post on Facebook or something.
Oh.
I have no idea. All right, this is embarrassing. A very boring story is about to unfold, but I do try to arrive at a point. Yesterday, my dentist's office called me about my upcoming appointment and said that they saw I was no longer insured by my dental insurance company. This was news to me, so I called my dental insurance company, which I got through Covered California. They told me that Covered California dropped me from my dental plan, but they had no idea why. So I had to call Covered California, who told me that they dropped me from my plan because I am now covered under Medi-Cal. This is so stupid. They either didn't notify me about this or they tried to notify me and it went to my old address despite many efforts to tell them what my new address is.
This is so convoluted.
So if I understand correctly, what we are looking at is a draft email that includes a bunch of numbers you need to call and then also your Facebook post
That I never posted.
just venting
Because I was
about
like,
the
this is very
situation.
stupid. Yeah. Should I read the rest?
I think we got the gist of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't ever get too fiery either. It's a pretty straightforward. It is a tight-laced email.
She's just trying to arrive at a point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, this is fun. Let's scroll to the very bottom and see what point you arrive at.
I think I didn't finish it.
No, you
I did
absolutely
not
did not.
finish it.
You tried to arrive
I
at a
got
point.
so bored by my own story that I was just like, no.
Okay, excellent. Jamie, come on back.
Okay. Hey.
Okay, so Jamie, up here you're going to type in BCC. And then this, what is this, a colon?
That's a colon.
And then
yeah.
ME.
Me.
Blinding. Carbon. Copy.
So this is everything you've ever been BCC'd on.
Oh, geez. 176 things.
So let's go back.
Okay.
Because it feels like, I will be honest, you guys have a pretty professional email at this point in time. So I think to get juicy,
Yeah,
we
I
gotta go
mean,
back
this is not
further.
the juicy. This is not the platform where the juicy things happen for us. Oh my God, this is okay. 950. So this would be 2011. These are all kind of spammy emails from college organizations I was in 2011.
Delightful. So you were using Gmail in college?
Yeah, I made it to apply to college.
Oh.
Yeah. These are all from college, from different things I did in college.
And then a
improv
lot of
classes I
improv
took.
stuff.
Yeah, this is when I started taking improv classes, 2012. A simpler time.
Wait, what is the Twitter account one?
What?
Wait, scroll slower.
Okay.
Sorry, that was very school marmish.
No, it's okay. Twitter account. Oh, This is
Okay,
from,
so where's this from?
an organization I only participated in once. This would be for my freshman year of college. WEBN News, so the Emerson College News Station. Everyone, please don't tweet personal messages on our Twitter. Only news and entertainment and sports stuff. Make sure you log out of WEBN and back into your own after using it for news purposes. We've been having issues with this. Thank you.
Did you tweet anything from that account?
No, I wasn't even involved. I was just BCC'd probably because I'd been there before.
Can we go to their Twitter account?
Probably.
I mean, I'm sure that they deleted whatever was a problem, but still.
I never know.
Okay, we're in. Oh, I guess
Shoot.
this account was made in 2016.
Well, or we just can't.
Weird.
We can't refresh that far.
Damn. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm sure they deleted whatever it was.
Yeah, that's too
But
bad.
Twitter account, I don't know. I know nothing of this scandal, unfortunately, this particular college scandal.
I love the idea of having to email a bunch of college kids and being like, I log out. You can't post personal things on this news account. I think that's so funny. I have a question.
Yeah.
Jamie, are you on Goodreads?
Are you on Goodreads?
No, I wish I was.
Great.
Caitlin?
Caitlin?
I don't even know if I know what that is.
Yeah.
It's a new segment we're doing.
It's a new segment. Let me tell you right now. This is exactly how it goes every time. Cool.
Someday.
Wait, Jamie, I would love, you have your phone on you?
Yeah.
Can we look at your Instagram?
Sure.
Faves and saves.
Was that slightly reluctant? Sure. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah, for sure.
Great. Do you save stuff?
Oh, I think I have, but exclusively on accident, where you like.
Oh, I would love to see what
press-
you've saved on accident.
What have I saved on? How do I check that?
So go to yours and then here. Yeah.
Saved.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. This would all be on accident. This is
But these are things you've looked at, though.
a lot
Right,
of
to have.
This
them.
is a lot of
are.
stuff if it's on accident.
I do that a lot, though. Like, or maybe some are like, oh, I want to come
Who
back
is
to
this person's
later.
photo? This very first photo that you've saved on accident.
Oh my god, my friend Matt. Yeah, this was for sure an accident. It looks like he's looking sharp for them callbacks.
You didn't even like the
Matt
photo.
Fear.
You
No,
did not even like it.
I think it was when you're trying to scroll.
Wow.
Sometimes you save it. Well, there's
What is the
Matt.
What-
Is this a good friend of yours?
Yeah, when I lived in Boston, we were very close.
I think give it a like.
Okay.
How
Should we,
long
long
should
ago
we comment?
from
Should we throw a quick
2
comment
years
on there?
ago.
Maybe we throw a quick comment on there. What was his caption? What'd you
Looking
say?
sharp, Matt. After all these years. This is 98 weeks ago. That's not good. That's
For sure he's going to think you got hacked.
This was also a mistake.
Okay.
This is Dana.
Dana J. Vine?
Yeah, this is also a
another friend of
mistake. Yes, another
Great.
friend from Boston.
Can we give it a like again?
Sure.
And what
Great.
is there anything to comment? What?
I don't know. I don't know where he is.
Where are you?
Where is this?
Where is this?
I think this is when I was new to Instagram and maybe didn't know what I was doing.
Were you trying to like and you were just accidentally saving?
I doubt it. This one I definitely saved, probably to go back to later. This was just like something I did for work. This I didn't mean to save,
But you did like it.
but I did like it. I probably meant to do that and then did both. That's my friend Andrew. This is something I saved. It's a cup that I had. It says, "I'm dying up here." Back when that show was airing and I was making fun of it.
Oh, that show.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
a corny
boy.
show. This is a cartoon I did. I think I definitely saved it on accident.
Your own cartoon.
My own cartoon. Yeah, there's no reason I would have saved it. I have it. Definitely saved this on accident.
What is it? It's like a throwback picture.
It's it's a picture of a writer that I know as a baby, and I did not like
You
it.
know the writer as a baby?
I do know the writer as a baby.
The writer is a baby.
I saved my own post again on accident. Oh, here's a fun picture. Yeah, maybe I saved this on purpose. I forget. This is a picture of me in New York City. Ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Fun.
We have Seamless there.
Yeah, I hear that Seamless is a big
true.
deal. Let's see.
Looks like an improv picture.
There's a picture of, this is like a variety show picture. Oh, I saved one of Caitlin's pictures. It's when you were dressed as LeFou. Maybe I saved this on purpose. I don't really know.
I would help you save that on purpose.
It's like, I'm going to need to go back to this.
All right, Caitlin, come on back here.
Okay.
Jamie, so since you're going to be the person who may end up sending the email, let's keep things even.
Okay.
Would you give us a search term you would like us to plug into Caitlin's email?
Oh. Cancel? Is that a good one?
Put that. Oh, we don't have to put that in quotes, do we? It's just one word.
No, it's just one word. Let's try it.
I want to find something that you canceled. Oh my God.
What phrase would Caitlin use if she was declaring something canceled?
What about hate to cancel?
Great.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that'll be all in quotes.
Okay.
Okay. I want to see if we can find something you canceled that maybe you lied about.
No messages match your search.
But was that what is that?
I've never
what Caitlin
canceled
would
plans
say?
on anybody.
No, but I don't. I just am curious if there would be something. I feel like that would probably be something that I would say.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
hers might
when
be-
I
just
have to
forgot about
cancel?
something.
Yeah,
have
let's do
to
have to
cancel.
cancel.
Yeah.
You never hate to cancel. You just have
Have
to.
to.
Oh, okay.
Lots come up here.
Woo.
Saturday
Ooh,
night.
Saturday night.
Saturday night. That's the one.
Wow. The subject line is Saturday night.
Oh,
Oh, you.
Oh, you got canceled upon.
Oh, but this was for a show.
yes.
Oh.
Oh, I guess have to cancel would mostly be in regards to dropping from a show.
Right.
Well, God damn it.
Let's
This
see
is
if
a
you've
famous
ever canceled.
comedian canceling on me. Rude.
Actually, so if we click on here, I don't know why I said I because I'm self-absorbed. Let's go to from and put in your email address, and now we'll only see stuff that's
got it.
canceled that you sent.
Oh, okay. Wait.
this
Can
is
we
not
do
gonna
the
be-
Can we do the paint night one?
Oh, yeah.
Because you almost hooked me up with this job, and then I got freaked out by it and never did it because I got yelled at.
So
by
what is
Germans.
this?
Paint
What-
Night?
Yeah.
Okay, Paint Night is a company that I worked for. It is an like activities sort of thing where I never know how to describe it. You go to this event and all the supplies is there for you to paint
Okay.
a specific picture.
Okay.
And it's like a thing that like most like people on dates and like middle-aged women do mostly where they're like, I'm drinking my wine, I'm drinking my margaritas, I'm painting a picture. It's just like a fun activity to do with your friends.
You're being so nice. It's horrible, and the people who come to this event are horrible.
And Germans yell occasionally? Is that what you said? Did someone say something about Germans yelling?
That was my experience where I think shortly after this email was sent, you recommended me to be a replacement.
Yeah.
And I went, this would have been when I just moved to LA and really needed a job. And I was like, yeah, I could do paint night. And then the night that I trained with the guy you're emailing he was like, I'm so sorry. This was like one of the worst paint nights that we've ever had. It was like a huge group of German tourists it's like, and everyone's making the same painting.
Yeah.
It's basically just where like sorority sisters who have kept in touch go to get blackout drunk and all paint the same picture. It's
and
hell.
so you're the MC?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
And
you're
showing
like the
them.
teacher of the class. It's
Like
not
everyone
really a
you
class,
should be
but
on
it's
to
like,
the grass now. Is it like that kind of thing?
Yeah,
Right.
like you instruct them on like, okay, now you mix these colors together, and then you put the paint on this part of the
Do
canvas.
you know how to paint?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
great.
Yeah. So it was
Yeah,
like
we
I
were
was
professional painters.
Really?
I was qualified
like,
for the
we're-
job.
yeah.
But the
I mean, I asked that rude, but also like, Jamie, there is a history of doing things that you maybe necessarily have not gone through the proper steps
So,
for.
but you
you don't need to be certified by the government to paint.
No.
Is the good news.
You never got a license to paint, Jamie? Jesus.
Ooh, license to paint. That's a good something.
But so would you like go over to people and be like, good, Judy, this is going really well. I like what you're doing here. Like, would it be that kind of thing?
You have to
Yeah.
like give them, because then like they might tip you at the end.
Oh,
so you like
yeah.
want to be nice to them.
Got it.
Yeah.
How long did you do that for?
I think around like 5 or 6 months.
Pre or post Postmates?
Post Postmates.
Okay.
I lost my Postmates
Right.
job. I had
So
to
this
do
was the
something.
next thing.
So paint night it was.
Paint night, Postmates to paint night.
And
Yeah.
can we read
Wow.
this very formal email?
Yes, I'm the queen of formal email. Hi, Ezra. I was waiting until I got the official word, but I have some news. Some happy, some sad. The happy news is that I've been offered a full-time job as the program director at Nerd Melt. The sad part of this is that this job will not leave me enough time to have a regular schedule with paint night. Frowny, crying face emoji.
The melting one.
Melting emoji.
Yeah, the one where is it the sweaty one?
I
Is
thought
the
it
one
was a
that's sweating?
tear. I don't know
It's
why.
a mushy kind of
I
like.
feel like some emojis don't translate from Apple to Google very
Yeah.
well, so it could have been crying on your phone
think
and
it-
sweating on Google.
It turns super sweaty in the transfer.
Back to more happy news. The Nerd Melt job doesn't start until later this year, so I will be able to finish out all the events that are currently on my paint nights calendar. The last one is December 19th, and I won't have... Okay, here's where it comes in. I won't have to cancel.
Wow.
There it is.
Oh, I like that.
I just wanted to
Right,
give
keep
you
peeking.
plenty of heads up to allow you time to find and train a replacement and whatnot. Thank you for this opportunity. Paint Night has been a lot of fun. Let me know if you ever need a sub or help at a private event or something. Depending on my schedule, I can try to help out. Thanks again for everything.
Wow.
You've still never canceled a perfect record.
I know.
Beautiful. Okay. Jamie, come on back. Matt, do you want to do the trivia question?
Yeah. Hey, what's it time for?
Oh, chickens to come home to whatever.
Yes.
Whatever.
This is part 2 of email roulette. Okay. What's going to happen is you are going to attempt to answer a trivia question. You'll get one try.
Okay.
This is me talking to you, Caitlin, even
Okay.
though I was looking at Jamie.
Okay, that was confusing.
Yes, I was throwing a little misdirection at you by accident. Okay? You will have one chance, Caitlin, to answer this question. If you get it wrong, Jamie will have to send the email we wrote before, which goes as follows. The email.
Oh.
Can you reread it for us, please?
The email. Was that you? Hey, bud. I took a subway this morning, glanced up from my novel, Elena Ferrante, and pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, saw your friendly face. Wanted to say hey, but then I remembered that I absolutely do not want closure ever, ever, ever. So just letting you know, hair and makeup if you have any questions. How do we feel? Do we have an ending? I hope not.
Strong.
Okay.
Strong
And who
debate.
does this get sent to if I get this wrong?
The person that she did not see on the subway.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
It's
ex
sent to your dad.
ex-boyfriend.
Right. My
Yes.
Great.
Okay, here we go.
So nervous.
You get one chance. Nicole and I do not know the answer.
We do not.
And we're also not good at this trivia. Google is known for its April Fool's Day stunts, most notably the announcement of fake products and tools. Which of these is not real, aka fake? A. Google Oakert yogurt. Google Animal Translator beta. Google Plant monitor. Google Weather Control controls weather. Again, one of these, 3 of these are real.
I don't understand anything that was just
Okay. On April Fool's Day, Google announces fake products and tools. Okay. One of these is fake. All right. Google Oakert, which is a yogurt. Google Animal Translator, which is apparently in beta. Google Plant, which is a plant monitor.
What's a plant monitor?
We can talk about that in a minute. Or Google Weather Control controls weather. A plant monitor is a device that monitors plants. I don't know. Like
Solid prank.
yeah.
Let me clarify. One of them is not a real prank.
Okay, so they all okay.
Oh.
That is very helpful clarification.
None of them are real products.
I knew that.
Okay.
Cool, Nicole. Thanks
So
for
all-
telling us.
All but one of
Thanks.
them, Google has said, haha, April Fools, look at this fun little product. And one of them is not something that Google ever...
didn't make that joke
Okay.
on one of these. Got it. Now do we follow? You're
Okay.
the guy who was reading those before.
Can I
was a
talk
little
through
off.
this a little bit before I give my
We
final
prefer
answer?
it.
Okay.
I'm much more comfortable if you talk through it.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so Google Yogurt, Google Oakert.
Yes, Google Oakert, which is a yogurt. That's weird. I'm
That's
not gonna lie
weird.
to you.
That's... But I feel like Google will be like, yeah, look at us. Look how funny we are. We made up a yogurt. April Fool.
Definitely still in the running. We can't rule that one out yet.
Sure. Google Animal Translator? Was that
yeah,
what it was?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know.
Okay, I feel like that's something that Google would try to be like, again, yeah, this is a jokey thing we're doing.
Tech
Google-
people aren't funny.
No. Google Plant.
Yes.
Monitor?
Maybe is this like a baby monitor for your plants? Is that like what this is?
That's what I assumed.
Oh.
But now, why couldn't you just use a baby monitor to monitor your
Because
plants?
it's a joke. That's the idea. The idea is that it's
No, I know.
a joke.
Okay, but we still have to talk it through in a way.
No, I know, but you're applying kind of logic to it
We are.
that doesn't belong,
Okay.
right? Because the idea, it's like which one of these is not a joke Google would have made.
Yeah. This one's hurting my head. I'm not going to lie. This one's really bashing me over the head.
Mm-hmm. And then what's the fourth one again?
Google Weather Control. Controls the weather.
The weather. That also sounds like one that Google will be like, yeah, we're so powerful that we figured out a way to control the weather.
Okay, so this might not be helpful, but here's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
What I'm looking at is the way that these questions are written. It's Google Okert, and then in parentheses it says yogurt. Google Plant, in parentheses it clarifies that it's a plant monitor. Google Weather Control, in parentheses it clarifies that it controls weather. But Google Animal Translator, in parentheses it just says beta. Now, so that's a different format than the other ones.
Ooh.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm bringing to it.
So
That's helpful.
which of these is not like the other?
Yeah,
You're
that's
playing that old game.
something. Yeah.
The
That's something.
stupidest one, though, that I don't think that even like tech people would, the yogurt one, like what the other three are like
They're
something
fake devices.
something technological about them, right? But Google yogurt is a food item that may or may not be delivered by Postmates, Seamless, etc.
Right. Along with other retail goods.
Yes, retail items.
Items, yes.
So, but you don't know the answer, you said.
We
No,
do not
we
know
do
the
not.
answer.
Rachel's the only one who knows the
sitting
answer.
over there.
Okay. So I was like, well, I could say anything.
Yeah, we don't know.
We don't know the answer.
When we can't confirm it. So yes,
Okay. Oh my goodness.
let's just check in with Jamie. How are your nerves on this one? Are you feeling pretty calm? Is Caitlin in a good place with this? Or?
I don't know. I mean, aren't I rooting for her to fail in this case? Do I want her to get it right, or do
You
I
want her to get it
wrong?
right because if she gets it wrong, you
Why?
have to send the email.
Oh, wait. Then I thought that if she gets it, so then
I have to get this
this
right.
is a very confusing game. Wait, so if
So
she
your
gets it right,
fate-
I don't have to send the email.
Yes.
Yes,
If she gets it,
it's the opposite.
so I'm the only person who faces a potential consequence here. How
Yes.
did that happen?
because there's
Oh, because the idea is that our idea going in was that you're a team, and so wouldn't it be fun if your fate was in the hands of your
should we
partner?
start over this episode? and
Yeah,
just-
let's just close this down.
Well, I don't feel good about this question. I think that the yogurt sounds the fakest to me. Like
That's what I'm leaning toward too.
'Cause it's
it
not
also
even a
has the
tech product.
stupidest name.
yeah. I mean, yogurt isn't. The other three things sound tech enough that like
Google. It would make sense that
An
Google might have something to do with
an
them.
unfunny tech guy would be like, "Oh, it'd be
yeah,
great."
we know how to translate animal sounds.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I feel like yogurt is too stupid.
Yes.
This is not even in their industry.
That's what I'm feeling too. I mean, not nearly as much as at stake for me, but I would feel horrible if I were to cause you, Jamie, to have to send
talk
an
to someone
email.
I have no desire to talk to, and
So you don't want to move her off of Google Okert. It sounds like
Right.
You're not feeling strong enough to sway her away from that
Well,
answer.
but
Well,
it's
that's-
not. Jamie's not getting swayed. It's ultimately Caitlin's call.
well, that's fair. And
that's
a fair
my
point.
input.
Yes,
I think
thank you. That's helpful.
Yeah.
sounds
Great.
The fakest.
Caitlin, when you're ready, just look at Rachel and tell her which one you're guessing.
Okay, so my answer is the Google Okert thing.
Fuck! It's wrong? Which one was the wrong, bad one?
Which one?
Plant?
Oh, I was
Plant-
really pretty sure it was plant. Wow.
Wow. So the
Okay.
Google Plant
Jamie.
Translator was not a prank that they
Jamie,
did.
you got to do it.
Okay, I'm going to
so-
send it.
You have to send it, Jamie.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I know. Okay, message is sent. I could undo it.
No, but that's not the rules. That's not
I
the
can't
rules.
get it. Was there any rule that I can't undo? Oh, it's too late. What a journey. Well, I'm here for another 12 hours, so maybe I'll be so fortunate as to run into this man.
And you'll get
and
that closure that you don't want.
Maybe his baby? Don't know.
Maybe you'll get his baby.
So what?
Maybe I'll meet his baby.
Oh, yes.
Jokes are
I've
horrible.
learned
The
so
most
much today.
tangled trivia web we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much.
And if you want to find us, you can get us at inboxthepodcast@gmail.com or on Twitter at inboxthepodcast. In an alternate universe, I think this show would be called Security Alert because like almost every show starts with someone getting a security alert when they log in on this random computer.
That's true. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good story.
Okay.